Welcome to the second VIRTEX training for the Boys and Girls Clubs. This is the second of 3 short video recordings for the Boys and Girls Club staff training. In part 1, you learned how to select and contact a potential mentor. In this recording, we will focus on the ways that your club will work with your mentor. We ask that you watch all 3 videos before conducting VIRTEX activities. As a reminder, there are 3 major components to the VIRTEX experience, which we described in that first training video. This recording will focus on your interactions with your mentor. After you and your mentor have each other's contact information, we recommend that you plan an initial virtual meeting before conducting those virtual programs with your mentor and your students. This initial meeting will help you break the ice as you get to know each other better. You can also test your video conference sound and your cameras, and this is a great time to begin planning the best dates and times for your interactions between your students and your mentor. It's important to get to know your mentor and to share more about your club. Ask about your mentor's background, location, research, and availability, and share information about your club, the staff, your community, your programs, facilities, goals, and about the kids. What do they value? What are their activities and their interests? Begin to plan the schedule for the 3 virtual interactions between your youth and your mentor. In addition to the video conferences, you will probably be exchanging emails with your mentor. Email will likely be the primary way that you will communicate. After the scientist accepts your request to be your mentor, please take the lead in your interactions. Reach out to your mentor to determine their availability and to schedule your interactions. You may also want to email your kids' questions to the mentor and answer the mentor's questions before, in between, and after your virtual meetings. Please don't share your mentor's email address with the youth. Email exchanges should only happen between the club staff and the mentor. You and your mentor will plan 3 video conferences. More details about that in just a minute. You are welcome to continue communicating with your mentor after the 3 video conferences. Send follow-up questions, send requests for information or for images, or invite their input or feedback on your video. That being said, neither your club nor your mentor is obligated to continue participating with each other after these interactions, these 3 interactions, if you have other priorities. Let's talk more about these video conference interactions between your mentor and your youth. Please plan on conducting 3 of them rather than just a single event. These should be about 30 minutes, but if you and your mentor agree, you can make them shorter or longer as needed. Please be sure to have an adult, ideally a staff person, in the room to help if the kids struggle with what to do next. We recommend recording these interactions so that your kids can use sections or screenshots of them in a video if they'd like. These interactions should be youth-driven. We'll have more about that in just a minute. So the first video conference will likely be a chance for the kids to start to get to know their mentor, to ask introductory questions, to share information about themselves. One of these video conferences, probably the second one, should be a virtual field trip in which the mentor takes the kids on a virtual trip of their extreme environment, answering their questions on the way. And the final session could be used for the kids to ask any additional questions after the field trip about their mentor's career, their research, their challenges, and so much more. If you and your club and your mentor agree, you are welcome to conduct additional video conferences. And if you'd like help setting up a Zoom meeting, just let us know. During the video conference interactions with their mentor, your youth should be driving the conversations. Your mentor should not plan to give a presentation, although they can share some photos or videos or show different items that they study as they answer the kids' questions. Your kids will work together to interview their mentor. They'll take turns asking questions, they'll record their mentor's answers, and they may share their own thoughts and experiences with the mentor, having a discussion and a conversation. They will also possibly ask to see different specific features or have questions about the features during that virtual field trip that they'll take with the mentor. Ideally, your kids will be developing and practicing their communication and collaboration skills before and during these interactions. The VIRTEX STEM activities, particularly the Learning by Asking activity, can help your youth prepare to take the lead in these interactions. All projects have potential challenges. Here are some that you might face. If you have technical difficulties, like trouble finding or accessing the mentor database, please let us know. We'll see how we can help. If the VIRTEX system sends your invitation to a potential mentor, but they decline, please just return to the mentor database and select and send a request to a new, different researcher. If your potential mentor doesn't respond to your invitation, wait about 10 days and do let us know. We'll follow up with the mentor. If your mentor doesn't respond to some of your emails, please let us know. Sometimes the researchers might be on travel or unable to respond to emails for certain periods of time. We'll find a way to help you. As you can tell, in most cases, the answer is just to let us know what the issue is. Email us at education@lpi.usra.edu. Let's review more details about the VIRTEX mentors. Any NASA-funded scientist, technician, or other STEM professional who works in an extreme environment is eligible to become a VIRTEX mentor. We're using a fairly broad interpretation for extreme environments. These are places where they conduct research. These might include studying a volcano, conducting fieldwork in a desert or at an icy Arctic station, or a mountaintop or an airborne observatory. But it could also include working in a unique laboratory or facility. Occasionally, a mentor isn't able to video conference from their extreme environment for a field trip. Please work on an alternative plan, such as showing photos or a pre-recorded video of the extreme environment. And please let us know. We're happy to help find a solution. Just one of the video conferences should be that virtual field trip. For the other two, your mentor will likely be responding to students' questions and sharing more about themselves and their career, probably from their home or office. Here are answers to other common questions about the VIRTEX mentors. These researchers believe in the importance of mentorship. They want to support young learners in pursuing their interests, as well as develop their own mentoring skills. Some VIRTEX mentors are experienced at youth mentoring, but for others, this will be a new endeavor, especially in a virtual environment. The mentors have a variety of research backgrounds. They may study geology, biology, astronomy, physics, chemistry, computer science. They may be engineers or technicians, and so much more. Some mentors work at NASA centers. Others work at universities, research centers, or private companies from around the world. Some are in senior positions and leadership positions, while others are still students working to complete their graduate degrees. This completes part 2 of the VIRTEX training for Boys and Girls Club staff. Please also review parts 1 and parts 3 of the training. Thank you for joining me.